Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Victoria 3 as Mexico. We are, once again, in a war versus the USA, that is the Unified Scientific Associations, and we recently did a naval invasion of the District of Columbia, and we're very surprised to find out that was not their capital, is in fact Pennsylvania currently. So we're trying to push in over here. We did set it as a strategic objective. I'm also forwarding one of my other offensive armies over here to this front. It is going to leave this front a little on the vulnerable side, which I'm a little nervous about. But we are on full defense over here. Although, we're clearly going to lose some ground. Which is a little terrifying. Hopefully. I mean, one of these armies is just infantry. Maybe I can pull you back. Maybe that's the thing to do here. You're pure infantry. What I'm going to do is put you on just defend. And we'll move you to the Washington front. So, pure offensive armies over here. Pure defensive armies over there. Well, that's not true. Well, one of our armies is set to defend, but it's one of our offensive one with artillery. But if we can just rush this and grab their capital, maybe that'll be the thing. We are ripping through a lot of their territory. Meanwhile, on this front... Push back. Okay, good. We're not losing any more territory over here. That's very important. While on this front, no active battles. We might be reorganizing ourselves here. There we go. Ooh, that is not great. Yeah, your morale is basically non-existent. I mean, you're probably very poorly supplied. Should I flip this fleet? Is this fleet? A little bit worried about exposing parts of it. Although if they keep sending some ships over here and we keep sinking them, that might not be so bad. Did I throw some submarines in this? I don't know. No spare manpower. Wait, are these icons not correct here? Really need a push to finish. Oh, we've lost a little bit of territory in this end. Yeah, we push them back over there, that's good. Yeah, you have no manpower left in these guys. Okay. Maybe we do need to up your training method. I know we don't have any radios, but I guess we already didn't have any radios. Screw it, I'm going to do that. Power plants can go coal-fired. It's going to lead to tons of electricity, but obliterate our coal situation. Well, the dead are mounting up, but I don't think we're going to have enough time to invert this one. Moving around, so there's no one in here. Oh no, there's another battle. We're gonna win that one again. So our naval battles are going okay. Holding them back. Holding them back, good. War propaganda. Reduce morale. Yeah, do we just start throwing in some conscription in here? Maybe these guys should chill until they get their manpower recovered, if that's even possible to do in time. Oh, you two are set to defend. Hold on. Attack. There we go. My bad. There we are. Okay. So yeah, it was just this poor army trying to do everything over and over. Devil's Paintbrush. So those are automatic machine guns. We'll take the defense boost as opposed to... well, I guess either way it was a defensive trait or defense boost. Completed. That's fine. Apparently that micro battle is going to be one... Wow. Oh, hello. Wait, who's this occupied by? France? You son of a bitch! Well, it might make it easier to win the war. Who the hell is America fighting? Huh. Okay, this might cause them to just collapse, although it's not going to give us the... because right now, the issue is they're limited to 0 war percent support because... Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for Liberia, although I guess I could naval invasion Liberia. Because that turns out that's one of the reasons we're being blocked in our war goal here. But now that France is involved, I suspect everything here is just going to get occupied like crazy mad. And then, yeah, what I can do after we've taken everything here... Ooh. Oh, did we get a split of a front here? Oh, we did. Okay, this army, we do have an army that's moving down here. Ooh, that's a lot of American troops. Is that going to be enough for our army? Do we need to shuffle some more things around? Okay, hold on. You is my offensive army with artillery. You're at the Wyoming-Washington front, which is presumably this one. So you might be able to go and start pushing. We definitely need this army on defense mode. Just hold this front static, but they actually might be doing a successful push on this side. Are we pushing? I want to move my second defensive army down there. Okay, this push is going to work. How are we looking? Okay, good. We're holding the line down here. Fantastic. Ooh. Okay, no, those are huge numbers. And yet... Okay. I mean, they can't necessarily bring everything all the time because of combat width and various things like that. Okay. How many fronts are in this war? Okay, some of these are being renamed. Okay, over here. Can I drag and drop armies here? Oh, that'd be nice. Let's send you to the Missouri front. So weirdly, it felt like you were already there, but you're going to move to there for that. And there's no one currently defending it, so we're just going to rip through a bunch of this territory. That's just one army here, too. I mean, I guess you could do a split. This might end up merging this front. In which case, what's going to happen? I think the small army here... Yeah, there we go. This is merged. The 6th American Army here, which I'm going to rename to put a little O for offensive. Remind myself here. You are going to do a naval invasion of Liberia. This is grayed out. Are you currently in a battle? I bet you they're currently fighting. Yeah, they are. So as soon as this battle ends... Oh, Liberia's in default. Okay. But we still don't have the piece that we want. Okay, this army, yes, good. Oh, but you're fighting. Okay, now you're not fighting. Naval invasion of Liberia with this fleet. Go. Okay. So weird that they'll, like, I keep expecting the fleet to do the actual transporting, but they move on their own. Okay, we're going to defend that hold. Yeah, they still want white peace. I think that's going to change quite quickly here. First of all, this will let us go below a 0. Like, we'll let them go negative in terms of war support. Oh, man, I'm shaking. So we have 2 fronts. We got some advancing troops on this one. Some advancing troops on this one. Contested landing right at sea, but there was only one ship there, so as soon as we find it and destroy it, we can land in Liberia. Because we do want to, like, take control over it. They're in default. Listen, we'll have tons of money. We can support you. Our convoy deficit has shrunk, although it's still at the far left line here. Nah, it seems to be bouncing back. I bet you we're maybe outstripping their the rate at which they're destroying our convoys. Tested. Nearly done, nearly done, nearly done, nearly done. Although, I don't think we caught the Liberian ship. Okay, so we're back to contested. They'll get there. Okay, how are things looking over here? Oh! The war v France has ended. Is there any chance this is going to ruin things? There's 2 fronts. Our numbers are still okay on both fronts. Or whatever that might be worth. We're going to crush those guys. It looks like we're going to get crushed here, though. That's less than pleasant. Controlled by Mexico. Go landing? Maybe? Oh, your landing progress is at 0. Doesn't feel like there should be anything stopping you anymore. Well, let's not worry about you for a little bit. We do occupy things, although not their capital yet, which would still be nice. Theoretically, the strengths are both there. Okay, that defense is going to get repelled. Oh, this defense, despite the fact that we started with less stuff. Excellent. Ooh, I don't know what message that was. Seriously, what's with our landing progress? What's going on here? Are we fighting? We're not fighting. They have no armies. Oh, we're having another naval battle. Thought it was Mexican controlled. Maybe it was contested. Maybe it's been bouncing back and forth. Okay, they've been shooed away. Controlled by Mexico, landing progress. I can't... I wonder if I should just reset it. Reset it and try again. Slightly frustrating. I mean, our supply routes were all being blockaded, so maybe that's a thing. Okay, push back, push back, push back. I mean, we could throw this army. We could start a new naval invasion in America. Maybe that'd be the thing. You do have a bunch of troops sitting there. Could land in Massachusetts or something. Maybe open something new. We could land in just like Florida or something and just see if we can push from the south. Game's gonna end before this war ends. I don't know. Maybe I'll try Liberia again. Let's try it. Liberia. Fleet. 100% naval invasion efficiency. Go. No idea why it wasn't progressing last time. I'm a little salty about it. It feels like it should have just worked, but, you know. Ooh, that is not going to work there. Free trade sounds good to me. So, you arrive here. There are some enemy fleets. Alright, controlled by Mexico. Now land. Telephone unlocked. I mean, we'll go for radio tech, but it's not going to be relevant. I will see if we can get electrics industry. Okay, it's back to contested. Sure. Well, that's quite the quite the fleet. We seem to have superior members. Huh. We really need that to happen. Okay, if it doesn't work again, I'll cancel the invasion and go somewhere else. Defensive pact with Great Britain does seem like a pretty good idea. Okay, we're gonna win that naval battle. No troops. Controlled by Mexico. Every other time it seemed to happen more or less instantly. Why is the game not... Are you occupied by someone? No. We're gonna need you back home if you don't land. Maybe I should save and reload. Maybe something's stuck? Maybe I should Google it. I mean, I don't want to have you guys wait while I do that right now. Are you waiting for org? I mean, you're kind of capped, and you don't have all your manpower. As people keep dying, and we've run out of, like, free workers back home, which I now understand as a mechanic. A little late to have helped us earlier, but... So, I mean, another... Yeah, we're contested again, sure. All right, cancel. We'll try to land in Florida. Or New Jersey. Maybe. Ooh, that front. What's gone on with their fronts here? Why did everything fall apart? Why is that invasion not working? I bet you they'd be willing to capitulate if not for that. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Naval invasion. New Jersey. 3 weeks to get there. Ships getting in position. We'll definitely have to fight some things. But yeah, I'm actually impressed by how our Navy has been working out. Oh wait, you're in the United States again. When did that happen? Huh. Alright. Contested. Fleets. Kill the fleet. And then maybe actually land? Okay, they haven't found the fleet yet. Yes, the game's gonna end. Oh, I'm so sad. Why didn't... And there's clearly something. It might be a bug, but I'm more inclined to think that there's some mechanic that I wasn't aware of that caused it to happen. Maybe we were literally just not getting much in the terms of visual feedback. Maybe you do have to wait. No, you're engaging armies. Well, or armies are present, which are definitely going to push us back because we're going to have a huge naval invasion penalty. Yeah, we've lost all this territory here. Which wouldn't have happened if these troops were back home. You know what I mean? How much attrition are we getting out at sea? Trying to do this nonsense. Okay, we just fleet another American fleet. I'm not convinced these guys ever want to land. What the heck, man? Alright, we'll deploy you to a front. I guess we'll white peace. Game's gonna end. Fine. We can fix up our economy. Not have 1 billion people die. Well, let's wait for the Civil War to end. Just in case there's some weirdness. We have infinite money. I don't have any workers anymore because they've all died in the war. Where's the, like, fertility drug options? I suppose since I'm not having to worry about organization, let's go and machine gun up everyone. Oh, also, standard complaint about, why aren't you letting me know about these people dying? Huh. Migration good. And I mean, we haven't been boosting our prestige. This war has been going on so long, it really did cost us quite a lot. You're gonna finish radio. A little late to save the day. You know what? I'm gonna survey this. We had some excess bureaucracy. We've actually had that for a while. I don't know that we'll get to finish it. And yeah, we got to catch up on our convoys, which should happen. Like, the convoy numbers are bouncing back now that they're not being actively sunk. I could build more ports, but I don't think that's needed. All right, these... I guess we'll wait until the convoys bounce back. Yeah, you know what? Let me cancel the inactive ones. That's fine. Radio is unlocked. Alliance with Venezuela. Sounds great to me. Well, let's do that. Population. Just ravaged. I don't think any of this really helps short term. You know, we can do this just because it'll finish, and then we get the button for another corporation, which is a lot of fun. Nothing there. Envoys bouncing back. Like, what a devastating war economically for nothing in the end. It feels like we were so close to it. I don't know why our troops stopped landing. It felt so well fought. And yeah, now I've realized a lot of things about manpower and how you want to set up your barracks and stuff. I mean, that's fine. I don't think there's... I don't know if that's not bringing up the Netherlands. Like, sure, they have an obligation and... Here's... Okay, that finished. There's tons of tech we just never got to. I don't think any of these really matter right now. I don't think it's going to get there in the end. I don't know, just get started on... what's conveyors? Oh yeah, assembly line work. All right, we'll just get started on that. And yeah, we can found a new company. There you go, oil rigs. We all love oil. Still sitting on infinite money. We're not constructing, but what are we going to construct right now? Just like Netherlands, like... There, I'm going to take on your debt. Because I have, like, this bar still hasn't moved. We have 53 million gold reserves. We could start bankrolling a bunch of our buddies. Like, there's nothing... There's nothing that can stop us now from having infinite cash. I'm a little disappointed we didn't stick at 3 here. Prestige is currently going up. We would definitely be there if we hadn't done the big war against the United States that went nowhere. Ah! I do feel like I learned a lot, though. This was the game where the most technical warfare happened. Now, part of it is because everything changed in 1.5. But, like, when we played as Sing, we were kicking tons of butt all over the place. But we weren't really thinking about the mechanics. Mostly we were just picking on smaller people. There was a big war against China, which then we vassalized them, and then they immediately broke apart, and it was like the whole thing was a giant waste, and it was so stupid and sucky, and then we kept getting attacked by like Great Britain and America, I think, right? And then we survived it, but we worked so hard to do that just to have them shatter, which was devastating. I've said this before with Canada, but I think even more with Mexico, I'd really like to play this again, because I think we really would be able to do a much stronger number against them here. Yeah, look at this. We have 31k peasants and 7k unemployed. Our entire population is working in manufactured buildings right now. But yeah, the deaths we suffered in the war, just ridiculous. Our population never went down, but the growth really flatlined. Like you can see, actually, there was a really sharp uptick. Can I keep this open? Yeah, right over here, a sharp uptick. And then now we're back in a sharp uptick. But this whole area here, it wasn't a flat line, it was growing, but it's almost like it was a flat line. Because assuming this growth trend was correct, like where would our population be right now? Here? That would have been nuts. I guess I could tell them I'm absolving their... Oh, I hate that. Come here. Go there. I can absolve, which will make you like me more. Because I'm not planning on calling it in anyway. Power plants. So yeah, we get the radio shortage. I did build some electrics, right? Like, hang on. Is this going to be at the bottom because it's one of the newest things I did? Oh, you can do a photographic art. That's fine. You know what? Screw it. Do it anyway. Same thing with you. Do it anyway. I don't care. Electrics. There you go. Include radio production. Yep. Force it. Go. Done. Get rid of that shortage. Infinite money. It would be nice, like a Victoria 2, where we could pre-stockpile military goods. Because the problem is, like, let's say, like, we need small arms, and we don't produce our own. We're importing it, right? But then the war starts, and then we get cut off like this. Well, could we pre-bank them so that we can, like, stockpile them through the war? I wonder if they'll have that as a DLC at some point. You know? More prestige, more skyscrapers. Can I build more skyscrapers? That's sad. We're getting some tax waste, but who cares right now? We are doing the Panama survey currently. Oh yeah, I have auto expand on the industrial. I'm like, how is there electric stuff going? But yeah, I have auto expand on the power plants, which makes perfect sense to me. If the electricity prices are high and you're full of workers, then go ahead and build some more because we'll probably need it. Wow, we are constructing 36 things in the private pool. I don't have the workers for it, but presumably they're vaguely economical things. What do I do with all the government money? More construction sectors? I mean, it's all going to private. I don't have the workers for it anyway. 1922. What year does this end? Is it at the end of 22? This might be our last year. When does Victoria 3 end? Oh, it's a 36. I always forget about that. I keep thinking it's 100 years. I did the same thing last time. But yeah, we have right until the start of Hoi 4. Did the same thing last time we played. Convoys are back. I mean, I'm like, oh, now we have time for another war. Yeah, but I won't have the population to sustain it. I wonder, did they capitulate to France and go back to being like a republic? Or they have a civil war? Did they just change their government? Yeah, convoys are back. Lots of electrical shortages. Again, we've got the auto construct on, so theoretically I don't have to worry about those anymore. An actual shortage though, which does feel pretty bad. Oh, yeah, you can't recruit. Everything else is recruiting. Wow, Jalisco. All these buildings are looking to recruit. I think some people are jumping from job to job as like the pay is being improved. Still, no one wants multiculturalism. I'm offended. I'm offended that no one is in favor of multiculturalism. At least the assembly lines should free up some workers again, although a bunch of them, I don't know, might end up getting sent to the military. Manpower hasn't even fully restored all of these guys yet. So, yeah. So knowing that now and thinking about how these things are replenishing their losses, right? Like, I'm thinking it's probably, sure, I'll accept, but I'll show up. Well, it's not very far away. Let's send one of this small offensive group. We'll mobilize you. Send you to that front. You know, I'm thinking about it a lot like a EU4 mindset, where I had some manpower pool that was just sort of its own thing. But of course, here, the manpower pool, like, is actually replenishing itself from the population of the states. And then if you run out, it doesn't happen. And then so you look and you see, well, I've got, you know, 50 divisions here. Why aren't they winning? Well, yeah, but those 50 divisions are only, like, fractionally full. So they're not going to fight anywhere near strong enough. Which makes a lot of sense. And it's not just this war, it's like all these wars lowered some of those numbers, and recognizing the issues there. Yeah. Well, live and don't learn, right? Any building, Mexico, buildings, railway, steel, electric trains. Oh, we don't have electric trains, I don't think. Anyway, this should go fine. Obviously not that front, but this front here, we've got our big-ass army, which is just going to run over the revolutionaries. Help them with that. Fleet, do I want to do anything new with you? I mean, first of all, the submarine warfare. Has 20% submarines as a percentage. Which maybe, I mean, we could also boost this up, although again, that's going to eat more of my people. Yeah, these guys can't be promoted. I don't know how much 20%, because then it's 20% of the full force, so as we add these, it'll tweak some of these numbers, but I can start adding them. They do have great offensive stats. But yeah, we don't have the people right now. Any chance I want to disband some of the military? I don't think so. We do have 3 offensive armies. I'm actually wondering if we should merge. I don't know, maybe we're okay. Dreadnought! So again, we can't change our current troops. We could start building these guys. They do have some excellent stats. Electricity shortage is still a thing, but I think that's a staffing concern more than anything else. I don't want to cancel this. And there's no progress bar that I can see anywhere. So, no complaints about lack of transportation anywhere. Still subsidizing the transportation. I guess I could go to cold fire power plants in some of these places that have a shortage. I'm gonna kick the price of coal up. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. I'm a little bit worried about overdoing it on coal. I mean, you're really having a hard time here in Jalisco. That was Mexican, so Baja. Oops. Alaska. You're probably just not going to get the workers. Nevada. Probably go to oil everywhere once that becomes unlocked. It was Utah, California. Ooh, Mexico itself. Durango. And Sinaloa. Okay. Still some shortages. I think there's like no one that works in these places. Nitrogen fixation, so fertilizer plants and some farms. I'm definitely going to want to go and set all those modes. I'm sure of it. Oh, motor industry, what you got here? Oh, you can do electric engines. Yes, I mean, that will tank the engines completely. Let's just do a few for a second. Fertilizer plant. Nitrogen fixation. Tanks the cost of fertilizer, but then we're going to flip around and use this, which is going to use more fertilizers. And it's going to tank the price of grain. I'm not going to force you. Log cars. Transportation cost goes up, but that's okay. What's the price of clothes? I'm going to go for it. Then if we go elastics, we'll produce less clothing and more luxury clothes. We might want to rebalance some of those things, but we'll see. You would lose a lot of money. Oh, because explosives aren't really worth anything. Maybe I'll do just one of you. I'm going to flip the mode. Okay. I'm sure we're going to have to rebalance some stuff. Okay, no transportation shortages. That's good. Again, electricity looks after itself. I'm leery to do that on construction just by... I'm not sure how it interacts when you're also subsidizing. Although we've got enough money, maybe I shouldn't care. No? Electric trains. Well, that'll kill the price of transportation. I might want to do it subjectively. This might be the thing to do here, is... close all these. Some reviewing room. Again, it would be nice to be able to more easily see some of the transportation stuff. Okay, transportation's cheap. It's a little more expensive here. So in Texas, you're going to flip to electric trains. We'll shoot up the price of electricity, but we'll build the electricity. It should be okay. And yeah, that's just flipping laborers and machinists, which higher paying jobs, and hopefully we have the qualifications. It's a little pricey here too. Veracruz, no, you're fine. Bajío is a little pricey. And I'm ultimately probably going to want to go to all electric. Plus 11's fine, 15. It's over 20%, so let's say that's worthwhile. This was in Guerrero. Colorado, same thing. I'm going to say that's probably justified. Louisiana, quite expensive. Yeah, all leading to better paying jobs. Look at this. Our standard... Oh, we have the #1 standard of living in the entire world right now. Okay. That works for me. Works for my people. Louisiana, you're fine. That's pretty balanced. That's okay. That's okay. Transportation cost. Oh, very expensive in New Mexico. Definitely do that. Chihuahua's cheap. Utah's fine. Very cheap in Baja. And over here too. Okay. And yeah, we'll just keep trying to cover with the power plants here. I did add... Which one just showed up? Is it Sonora? Maybe I should go... Okay, coal prices are actually reasonable right now. You know what? Screw it. I don't know how well this is going to work. We can always change our mind after. Let's change all of our all of our power plants to coal. Low productivity. Tough. Tough patooties. We have an election going on? Because we're a nation of knowledge. Yeah, give me university. Well, that's lower railroad stuff, but I think that's fine. Electricity shortage is mostly okay. Jalisco, where you have no employees. And Zacatecas, where you have some employees, but not enough, but that will... Actually, you don't have a shortage. California, you're hiring. Yeah, you'll be okay. Coal prices are actually fine everywhere. Engine prices are a little bit more, but barely so. Oh. Laborist. Oh, let's bring the intellectuals in. Any chance? Nope. No one wants multiculturalism. Basically the only thing I'm looking for here. Use some of these rights, unless they find You can go graduated taxation, which will increase revenue a little bit. I don't think it matters much, and it will upset some people along the way. Oh, you know what? Public health. I didn't realize we hadn't had that going yet. Let's do that. Hey, maybe we can increase our population through better birth rates. Loyalists still dramatically outstripping the radicals. I mean, 4 million radicals is nothing to, ignore, really. Well, no, we're totally going to ignore it. We've been ignoring it the entire game. Mexican Oklahoma. So you're fine as a thing. There's some groups in here that don't have everything they need. We've got some anti-migration, but that's going to have to be okay. Prices are a little higher on a few different things, but not really anything to worry about. My urban centers, are they all... Yeah, all electrified, all covered, all public trams. Your mode's good. Ooh, that went quick. Did we get it on the first tick? I think we might have. Okay, it was the bankrolling that left that in there. Like, why am I still making friends with these people? I'm sorry, 39 interests? Okay. I'm not expecting I can get anyone to join my market. Can I just interest the entire world at this point? Like, not literally, but darned close. Random things in here. By random, I mean alphabetical from the top. Or migration. Need that, because apparently I keep losing my pop to war. Now, to be fair, I haven't been starting the wars. Although we could still war Sequoia over here. Don't know if that's required. Hello, conveyors. Okay, that's going to help us a lot, because all these assembly lines should free up tons of workers. We're going to war one more time. Because we might. Get our chemical warfare going on. War Machine Industries. Make some planes. Give us some recon. Maybe we do that. Skip cars completely. Grassroots support for laws. Sure. Right, so. Assembly lines. That's a lot of pollution. But. Also a ton of oil consumption, but we can maybe just pair it with this. Look at this. It's going to free 186k workers. I'm going to force it everywhere. Tons of people are suddenly going to find themselves out of work. And I don't see that as a bad thing, because we're going to immediately flip around and hire them in something else. Like 100% here. Are there any modes for anything here? Looks like no. Okay. So yeah, a bunch of states are going to have some idle workers now. And a bunch of the costs in some of these states are going to go cray-cray, like the electricity. Man, everything is set to that. Let me lose prosperity. Yeah, give it a second. But we're auto-building some power plants in places. I think that's going to have to be okay. I can't subsidize them. think it's the ownership mode. Oh, will they really be much more profitable? I mean, giving the capitalists more money means they can keep, like, auto building, but maybe it makes sense to do the private ownership there. Because some of these places are really having a hard time getting enough workers. Cash reserves going down. Yeah, you're not infinitely profitable right now. I think you're probably okay, though. All right, law advanced again, which is nice. We continue to stockpile gold. I mean, I can build more construction sector, I guess. Well, that's interesting. We have no unemployed. We fired a ton of people. We have no unemployed. So I'm assuming those people all went and found other jobs immediately, right? Yeah, we have like 400,000 job seekers. But yeah, only 500 of them are unemployed. Everyone else is working somewhere else. They would just, like, they have qualification and are hoping for a better paying job. That's nuts. So there's not really any incentive to build more stuff. Look at these steel mills. You're making a fortune. Tools are cheap. Steel's not even that expensive. Wow. But you might not have me paying that many wages. All right, we're back up to number 4 here. German Empire. Oh, we're actually catching up pretty quickly. I think we're going to find ourselves back in number 3 pretty quickly. Not enough healthcare. Well, it's going to succeed regardless. Well, so this part doesn't matter. The extra 5% bureaucracy only matters while it's running. We do have this huge negative here, but we don't really care about the tax waste per se. I'm just assuming the Panama thing will end at some point. I can survey the Suez Isthmus too, which will cost me more. I mean, am I supposed to be doing something else for this to run? Let's go. Steel passenger cars and electric trains. How do we not have that? Let's say in the state of Mexico itself. Oh, because you're not on electric trains. But now you are. Okay. Norway throughput. Engineers become loyalists. Oh, we'll take the prestige boost. There we go. Sure. You want protectionism? I don't think that's going to happen, buddies. Public health. Now, oh, I guess I can't boost the institutions either because we could go and increase this substantially. Any chance? Nope. No one wants us to cancel colonial affairs. I think I probably have to assume more government administration here. I guess, despite the fact that they're not necessarily unemployed, we'll build it in places with lots of job seekers that also have it. We'll get some efficiency of scale. There. We got lots of extra government stuff, so we can do that. Maybe we'll run the Isthmus scan as well. One of the two might work. Yeah, it's just a worker shortage. Oh, also, engines. So yeah, engines in the entire Mexican market are a little high. They're very high in Utah. I don't know if it makes sense to add one here. You don't have a ton of job seekers. And like, I was gonna say there was 9 people. Oh, there you go. 6 people that could be brought into the workforce in general here. You have iron mines. You don't use iron, it's steel, which we're not gonna build here. You don't have a steel mill. Yeah, if we're building engines, it's probably gonna be there. I guess I could take a look here now that we've got our convoys. Although we might want to increase our convoy cap. What's the actual demand for cars here? Oh yeah, 1K. British, German, and French cars will import. Use some fine art just for cash, and I think the wealthy people want it. We are short on rubber. Bring some in from Spain, although it's still short. Lead down by a K. Silk. Oh, what was the shortage on silk? We didn't used to have as many of these in the tooltips before, so that's nice. We have an excess of 6K tools. So we'll definitely export some. don't know what our wine or liquor excess was. No one wants any sulfur. Hardwood, no one wants much. Fabric, 2K, send some to Germany. Furniture, we got a 1K excess. Lots of Mexican furniture going out. Luxury furniture as well. We'll send a little to Benin, although there's not much of a demand. And then, yeah, liquor, but we're already sending those. Okay. I think we're going to want to pair this with some extra ports, right? These guys produce convoys. Yeah. I think we're going to want some more. I'm just going to pick 5 as a nice number. Okay, done. Now, whether we get employees to work them or not, well, that remains to be seen. Tax waste going up. Like, it's amazing to me. Again, let's double check, right? We're at minimum tax, no consumption, maximum payout over here. What do I do with all this money? More construction sectors? Again, we don't really have the workers for them. And I mean, we're building buildings that might not have enough workers as well. Is there... I mean, people have probably answered... Oh my god, it's a 51-minute episode. People have probably answered in the comments, but that's what I get for pre-recording. Like, is there a good money dump? And we could keep making friends with people by just, like, giving them money. It might be worth taking a quick look at... Join customs union. No one's interested. We could consider trade agreements, too. We've got with Great Britain. No one else is interested either. Alliance. Venezuela wants an alliance. I mean, it'll cost us points, but... Frick it, let's do it. Wait, did I break it? Or no? I might have broken that. It's entirely possible that we had one and then I broke it and then... I was misreading things. Entirely possible. Customs trade, I mean, those are eating things and that's okay. Influence is fine-ish. Bureaucracy going up. We want some to spare because we want to be able to do their hospitals. You know what? No, I kind of get... Is it... I mean, the Panama Canal already kind of exists. I'm going to cancel that. Free up all this. And then in institutions, we're going to go to our max level healthcare. I can't get the last one. We don't have enough of that. But we're going to go and max out the healthcare. Home affairs, I don't think I'm too concerned about, actually. We could have even pulled back on that. Nothing new here. That's capped out. Looking good. We're going to put a cut in here, folks. Thanks for watching. We're almost, I think, back at level 3. Ooh, Germany just got a bunch more prestige. We might be able to look into social text or something like that if we're concerned about this sort of value. We'll see. Thanks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.